Oh wait, let me get this back on. Okay, I think it's on. Okay, what's up, guys? It's Canado 64 here. Today I'm back again, and I know it's probably been like a couple of months. Last time I recorded, what if Deku was Mewtwo? So, guys, I'm back with this video. I know a lot of you have been asking about it, and I haven't really been doing it because I've been on, I've been having brain problems. Like I haven't been, well, not like bad brain problems. Basically, like my brain couldn't come up with good ideas. So if I remember, we left off on the part of the date thing of with Izumi and Deku, but it wasn't really a date. But Izumi thought it was a date, but it wasn't. And of course, they got in a huge fight. If y'all want to know what happened, just watch that video. Okay, a few days have passed after that. Izumi and Deku are not talking. And of course, yes, if y'all do know, Bakugo might bully Deku. I mean, not Deku. Bakugo might bully Izumi. But, of course, we know Bakugo is like a freaking tsundere. I'm just gonna say that. Well, it's kinda like one. Not completely. Well, I can only say tsunderes. Wait, no, I don't think that's the right word. I'm not really sure. He's a complete jackass and all that, but yes, he likes Izumi. And Izumi likes Deku. And of course, who else probably? Well, I can only say she likes Deku, but Green wants to, with Deku. What y'all probably saw last episode. And also, if I remember, yes, this is going to be part 5. Let's just get on to the video. A couple of days have passed after Izumi and Deku's fight. Deku has just been lounging around thinking, it wasn't my fault, so she can't be mad at me. All I did was tell the truth. All Might is not the greatest hero. To me, all these heroes are just hobos. Pathetic and useless. Someone knocks on Deku's door. What is it? Hey, Deku, well, you seem like you've been seeming kind of sad lately. I thought I could cheer you up. Deku gets up from his bed and says, grabs the door, opens, says, what do you want? Great. Wait. Why? Why the hell are you not wearing clothes again? She says, God damn it. Wait, why are you not wearing clothes? Put some damn clothes on. And she points a finger at his chest. Okay, first of all, mister, I'm tired of you calling me a freaking pervert and other things. I am sick and tired of trying to give you hints. I'm just gonna say it right out loud. Deku, I want to fuck you. Deku's like, oh my god. I'm horny right now, and I want to fuck you. Oh my god. No. No. I got someone who you could probably fuck. Go fuck that Pomeranian. The one with explosions. Why? Who knows, you can probably get something from that guy. First of all, I don't like him. He's a jackass. Second of all, I like you. And I want you, Deku. You're just horny right now, and you're also emotional. So can you stop? She basically freaking jumps on Deku. Deku pushes him onto the bed. And of course, Deku is also emotional, and yes, he is starting to become a little hormone. And of course, they're both not thinking right now, Deku is also, his hormones are kind of active because of, and she's just going on him. Like, okay, they've not done it yet. She is basically guessing him, and he's like, he's frozen basically, and of course, he's like, oh my god, get off of me! You basically throws her with his psychokinesis, kind of throwing her across his room, and she's like, ow! Okay, Green, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to. Whatever, you jerk. Runs out the door, slams his door, and says, oh god, I just fucked up. Oh my god. I threw her way too hard with my kinesis. I hate humans. Damn. And whatever. Okay, we're gonna be doing a huge. Okay. Yes, we're gonna be doing a huge time skip. I mean, this time we're doing this time skip. Their second year has ended, and Deku and Izumi don't really talk that much because after that fight, what happened? They don't really talk that much. So it is the end of middle school. Of course, you know. What I do gotta say, Bakugo is still a freaking dick to Izumi and all that. And so that's kind of still the same. But like, Deku would still help her, but he wouldn't look her in the eye. Like like he used to. He would just save her and just go. So we start the last day of middle school. The teacher comes in and says, well, I could. He walks in and says, well, I got these tests where I can give you to see what y'all want to do in the future. But hey, I already know. Throws the fucking papers in the air and says, all of y'all want to be heroes. Everyone uses the quirks, except for Bakugo and Green. Deku doesn't really show any of his powers that much. And, Izumi's just, looking down. Because Deku didn't even sign a paper. But of course, what he's about to find out. And it seems like, Bakugo basically does his whole thing. He starts, well, y'all think y'all can be heroes? The only thing y'all get in life is probably be with a B-lister hero. Y'all just be sidekicks. I'm the real deal. Got that? And of course, well, if I gotta say, that would basically happen as canon. But of course, Deku does have headphones in, so he's not really paying attention. He's kind of just, he ain't paying attention. And if you probably want to know, with Deku and Green's relationship, it kind of got, bad after that incident. What happened, where how Green's hormones were really freaking off the charts, and she was trying to get on him because he thinks it wasn't his fault because he was trying to get her off of him. But when he saw her cry, yeah, after that it's changed. She's been more cold-hearted to him. She doesn't really care that much. Like, she acts like she doesn't care, but yeah. And of course, yeah, the people who Deku used to have in his life, they're kind of being distant to him. The two people who he actually kind of cared for are kind of distant. They've been distant for like a freaking year. So yeah, all that, everything what happens in canon, Bakugo tell, Izumi to jump off the roof of the building, and she's like, Okay, Bakugo. She goes up to the freaking roof, freaking jumps, but she's waiting for the impact and nothing happens. She's like, what the? What's going on? Wow, you that fucking desperate to get a damn quirk. You actually listened to that damn fool, didn't you? What do you... Deku? Her eyes widened when she saw the person who saved her was the person the only person who was her friend, but then she distanced herself because what he'd said about heroes and, everything about this world, basically. She's like, Deku? He's like, what do you want? Just let me die. No, I'm never, ever gonna let anyone die because on my watch or because of me ever again. And when she looked at Deku's eyes, she saw the rage. All that rage inside of him. She saw it all. She was thinking, what happened to him? And of course, all the heroes do know, all the heroes do think the creature called Mewtwo is a huge threat and all that, so yeah. Deku puts her down, not dropping her, he actually sets her down, not on the top of the roof, but then she's like, thanks, Deku, but I'm sorry, okay? About what? Distant yourself from me? Never talking to me? No. I was fine with it, Huh? At first I was thinking it wasn't my fault. Of course, for some reason, being around people who cares, I guess I'm becoming more like a human. And she's like, why do you call people humans? You are human. You'd be surprised you'd be surprised. Wait, what do you mean? I'm leaving it off there. See ya, Izumi. He leaves. He goes away. And, okay, I am gonna change one thing about the Sludge villain. Okay, the Sludge villain is a little different. Yes, okay, everything happens how it did in the anime. Izumi gets attacked by the Sludge villain. All Might saves her. She goes, basically grabs on All Might's leg. As for, she can be here without a quirk. He says, she finds out All Might's skinny form. Everything all the way to Bakugo getting, captured. And of course, Izumi is, how she is. She, how canon Izuku is. Yes, I know I said this before. That's how she is. She's basically a female canon of Izuku. So yeah, she tries to go save Bakugo. That doesn't really work. All Might does his thing, hitting the Sludge villain, saving the kids, and then I'm gonna say All Might. After he did that, something happened. The Sludge villain, I'm gonna say the Sludge villain is not just a quirk. He, okay. The Sludge villain was one of the experiments, what was created by the Team Rocket and All for One working together before they created before All Might created Project Mewtwo. That's before he did that. And yes, in the explosion, the Sludge villain did escape and was doing, robberies and all that. But of course, I'm gonna say something awoke after, being humiliated for the final freaking time. He became bigger, huger. Okay, let me think. Imagine how perfect chaos is kind of like that, but not. He's just basically just bigger. Like the sludge got more. The sludge villain got more bigger, basically. Basically, instead of like just the 2 arms, basically 4 arms just popped out, and he's just huge. Oh my, like, oh crap, I don't have enough strength. Deku is sensing this massive energy. Even Mew is, and I'm gonna say this is on TV. Yeah, it's on, like it is in the anime. It's on live TV. Oh my, it's like, what the heck? All Might basically gets swatted like a freaking bee. Like, I mean, he just gets swatted away. All Might's, what? And of course, okay, I'm just gonna say this. All Might did take Izumi and Bakugo away from, took them to the heroes and where the, civilians are. Then, then he got sorted away. The creature, I'm gonna say, okay. Deku had to turn into his Mewtwo form to actually fight this thing because, dude, no joke. This version of the Sludge monster is more powerful. He's like, I'm sick and tired of being a okay, he's sick and tired of being, humiliated, or whatever the word. I'm not, okay, I speak freaking English, I can't even say English right. I'm like, what the freak? Okay. He's sick and tired of being humiliated. Like, laughed at and stuff like that, I guess. Like, I'm tired. He goes to freaking try to squash the people, and what they see is this weird light energy surrounding the Sludge villain. He's like, what the? And all they see in the sky is this green creature, and says, I am tired of you. Everyone sees this. People zoom in. I'm gonna say even the UA people watch this. I'm gonna say Aizawa, like, yeah, this is on live TV. Aizawa, Endeavor, all the heroes see this creature. They haven't seen this creature years. They haven't seen this creature in a long time. They're like, what the? All Might's like, yeah, what? It can't be. That's the creature what All For One created. That's the demon monster. Yeah. Oh my, like, you monster! Huh? Dude, what happens is, All Might tries to freaking hit, Mewtwo, basically Deku in his Mewtwo form. Deku just dodges out the way. What the? And people are just seeing, in the flick of his finger, basically Mewtwo just snaps his fingers, and the Sludge villain freaking turns to complete sludge, and he's dead, basically. It was like, because, like, you're probably wondering why he just did that, because it wasn't just normal. Deku had to focus and use all of his energy by just holding him, and by snapping his fingers. He didn't just snap his fingers, he actually stabbed where the blood is. The only way to kill a Sludge villain is by destroying the eyes. So he freaking went with the eyes. Basically put little bitty this is the way, like, kind of he did like a chaos spear thing, where instead of like throwing chaos spears, he basically just snapped his fingers together, but he did it really fast, where it just looked like he didn't even move at all, and the Sludge villain basically died. The hero was like, what the? And of course, the hero, All Might, is basically fighting the creature called Mewtwo. And of course, everyone's like, what the? All Might's, people are like, is that a villain? All Might's, the people like, the other heroes are like, who is that? What is that? Is that a... All Might's like, that creature is not human. It is a monster created by evil. You're going down, Mewtwo. And of course, I'm saying Green is watching this. Basically, yeah, everyone's watching the screen. It's like, Deku. You. And of course, I'm gonna say, Izumi and Bakugo wake up. They're like, what the? They see this creature, what you see on the profile, completely destroying All Might, basically beating him up, one hand behind his back, and the other one is basically just moving All Might's punches away, not even getting phased. You're very weak, All Might. Last time we fought, at least you were a little bit stronger. Oh yeah, because I gave, and he says this out loud. No, he says, because I gave you that because I gave you that injury. Punches All Might right in the face. All Might goes slam freaking down to the ground, and he just basically kind of like vanishes out of there, like he kind of does like a chaos control thing, just vanishes. And all the heroes are like, oh my, they're like, yeah. All Might, tries to chase him down, for fail. A couple hours go by, and Izumi's walking off. Bakugo gets there and basically says the same thing what kind of says in canon happens. And, of course, Izumi gets approached by All Might. All Might says she can become a hero, like did in canon. But this time it's a female Izumi. It's a female Izuku. So, yeah. So, she trains and all that. She also asks. So, I'm gonna say a couple months around the training, like before she even gets the quirk, she asks All Might, so about your injury and about that monster. Everyone was confused about some injury, but the injury I saw, was that because of him? Yes. A couple years back, I was going to try to defeat my enemy called All For One, but we also found out All For One was creating a secret weapon called a creature, what was basically supposed to be a remnant of a god. All we know is the legend's called Mewtwo, but that's all we know. All we know is All For One was trying to replicate that so-called God's creation, or something like that. Most of the information was destroyed in the flames, what that monster came out of. And I fought the best I could, but he destroyed my freaking, he destroyed my organs and all that. And instead of All For One giving All Might the injury, it is Deku. Because Deku is basically part god. Well, he is kind of a god. Because his, all that, the 10 months happened. And then, what Izuku was doing this whole time. No, not Izuku. Deku was doing this whole time. He was just, relaxing, hanging out. He's like, Hey, Green. I know you've been training for these 10 months. We need to talk about what happened a year ago. Yeah, what about it? Okay, I'm sorry. Jeez, was that what you want me to say, Deku? It was my fault. I threw you with all my strength, and I hurt you. How many times do I gotta say I'm sorry? Until you mean it. What do you mean? I do mean it. No, that's not what I mean, Deku. Show me you mean it. And of course, what Deku thinks, because she's been trying to get up on him. He does the stupidest thing ever. He basically puts his arms around her waist, brings her close. Her face her face turned red. She's like, "Wait, Deku, what are you?" Grabs her her chin up, and kisses her. Just that and then. Is that the apology what you wanted? Her face is blushing hella red. She's like, Deku? She was basically just lightly hitting his chest. She's like, you idiot. She's like, oh my god. God damn, I thought I got over his, I thought I got over all these damn feelings with him. I thought I got over, like, she was just mumbling in her head thinking she got over her feelings of him. That's why she was acting the way she was acting, because, what because she was in love with him. That's why she was acting the way she was acting, because, not because, well, yeah, she was horny, and no, she didn't do that with any other guy. She was only doing it with Deku. So, yeah. And of course, we're gonna be doing the, wait, what? Oh, that's something. I was just seeing what time it was. We're going to be doing the, what's it called? What's it called? The exams. Yeah, the exams. Basically, we already know the people who wanted to go. And of course, Deku's like, so, have good with the exams. She's like, no, you're coming with me. I'm like, oh, hell I am. I'm not. Do I look like I want to become a pathetic use of a hero? Oh, really, Deku? They already think you're a freaking villain because you're the ultimate life form because you're also a god. They think you're a villain because, you're the ultimate life form project. Don't forget, I also have the DNA of Mew. Yeah, whatever, Mewtwo. I thought you would, you haven't used that name in a long time. Yeah, because I'm used to calling you Deku, remember? But I think by calling you by your real name, by just seeing it, you should have seen your face when I said that, Deku. Or should I say, Mewtwo? Can you stop saying that? Your face has got, your cheeks are getting a little red. It's not that, it's the way you're saying my name. Okay, whatever. I'll stop saying it if you join UA with me. Cause Bakugo and Izumi are gonna join. Yeah, like Izumi's gonna be joining, huh? Fine, I'll go. But I'm not gonna enjoy it. Well, those robots on the exam, you can go wild and destroy you can destroy all and anything there. Deku's like, wait, I can destroy whatever I want. Ugh. And Deku's head is like, yes, I can probably find a good challenge in this so-called intricate exam. So, he goes. The reading portrait, he basically just looks at people's minds. And, oh yeah, if I probably don't remember, yes, he can read people's minds, but when he wants to. And he's just going through people's mind because he can and he wants. No, wait, I got a better idea. No, wait, let me do that. I'm not really gonna he does have that ability, but he doesn't use it because he thinks it's annoying, because he hates all the voices in his head, so he's because, he hasn't really been hearing nothing in his head, because around when he met, Green, when he first met Green, he put a mind block on his, he put like a mind block in his head where he can't hear a bunch of voices, because, when he first escaped from, what was it, Awful One, and then he escaped from, it starts with the R, oh yeah, Team Rocket. Then, all that experimentation and all those abilities and powers, it gets really annoying. So, he was tired of hearing all those voices in his head. So he basically, he created a mind block. But he thinks, maybe I can cheat. I've never done that before. He makes a little gap of them. He takes 1% of the mind block out, and he finds someone who's super smart. He kind of cheats off of Momo. I'm gonna say Momo had a 90. She only missed like one question. So yeah, but Izuku finds the question what she missed on another person's test, basically by getting of course, Deku is not stupid, but he just, he felt like doing that because, no, wait a minute, okay, he did that with some of the questions. He did that with the hard questions he did not understand, because he did not really focus on hero stuff, like the normal things, the normal things, yeah, he did it on his own, but the harder questions, yes, he just looked through people's minds and basically found what would actually probably be the right question. So he found out the smartest person is Momo. So yeah, he basically just cheated off of her. Only with the hard questions. I'm gonna say there was only a couple hard questions. And so yeah, Deku, got a good grade. He wouldn't really get a bad grade if he didn't freaking cheat. But he wanted to have a better grade, because if he did not do that, he would probably have he would barely pass on the test. Like, he would pass, but barely. Like, he ain't stupid, but he's not really he's not smart with with all that hero stuff, because like y'all know, he doesn't like heroes that much. He's only joining because of two people. And y'all, Green and Izumi. So yeah, Izumi. He's only joined because of Green and Izumi. And you're probably wondering, who's gonna be the ship? Oh, I got plans for this, man. And also, a bunch of y'all have probably guessed, wait, is the ship going to be Izumi? Or is it going to be, Green? Y'all have to guess who the ship is. Or it might be other people in Class 1A. Who knows? You're gonna have to find out. Who knows? It might not just be one ship. It might be multiple. You're gonna have to find out. So let's get back to the entrance exam. Then he's gonna do the hero portion, the fighting. After that, Ida does his stick. Acting like he has a stick up his ass. No joke. So that's the only thing I don't like about Ida. The way he acts sometimes. Yeah. So, yeah, pretty much. And of course, then he says, you, when he pointed to Deku, he's like, you're just relaxing. If you don't take this, if you're not gonna take this seriously, you should just leave. Deku takes off his headphones and says, look at the one who's talking. The one who's acting like a fucking robot. Don't talk back to me, you pathetic waste of space of a human. Staring into Ida's soul. Ida's like, what the? Human? You're a human too. And for some reason, Professor Mike, I think that's what he's called. Mr. Mike is like, Mr. Mike is like, huh. Wait, the way you said that sounded weird. Whatever. And of course they do this portion. Deku is just doing nothing until before even President Mike could say anything. Right when the doors were barely open, Deku just went dashed to the freaking thing, basically bust through the door. I mean, basically he completely took the freaking door off the freaking door handles. In a minute, okay. In a freaking second, he got over. Okay. If we all know, All Might's record is around like 200. So I'm gonna say Deku is way stronger than All Might. He got freaking 400 points. 400, and he was mostly going after 3-pointers. Well, he was mostly going after 3 or 1-pointers. He doesn't really care about the 2-pointers. He's just going after that, and he already got like 400 points in a freaking millisecond. Like in a freaking second. The people in the freaking observation room, Nezu's like, he looks talented. Is he your successor, All Might? He's like, no, that boy is not my successor. He's not. Who is? Well, All Might basically explains the girl with the dark green hair is the successor. The one who has blackish green, the girl with the blackish green hair, is his successor. He's like, that is, okay, that makes way more sense. But who is he? All we know is his name, Deku. There's no birth certificates or nothing. It's kind of strange. It's like he appeared out of nowhere. One's like, wait, appeared out of nowhere? That's kind of strange. And he already has like 405. No, he already has like 450. And he's still going. And of course, I'm gonna say a couple minutes go by. And the freaking 0-pointer goes out. But Nezu's like, I want to test him. So he instead of one 0-pointer, this 0-pointer is basically 2 0-pointers into one. So it's basically it has like 4 arms basically, and it's freaking huge. It's the same size as the 0-pointer in canon. It just has more arms, and of course he's like, I'm gonna bring out the new project, the super 0-pointer. All Might's like, what? I want to test something. And of course, Deku's like, He sees 2 people. Okay, this is what he sees. No, it's just the regular 0-pointer, but this is what can happen. You know what happens in canon, Izumi has no points at all, but of course, Izumi does the same thing. You're rescuing Uraraka, but of course, Izumi gets about to, get, and Izumi falls. Uraraka saves her, but then the 0-pointer, instead of falling backwards, is falling forwards. Deku gets in front of them. They basically does the dark blast beam what he has. Basically, he holds it like a Kamehameha, powers it so freaking, like the ball it's bigger than his hand. It's going around his hand. It's like a, imagine like imagine two Kamikaze, but you know, but like like a blackish purple color. He blasts that thing so damn far, it blows the zoo pointer clean away, destroying it, turning it into freaking scrap metal. And Deku's like, huh, are you okay, Izumi? And she's like, yeah, Deku. And of course, she gets more of a freaking crush on Deku and Uraraka. Like, Uraraka also likes Deku. She's like, he's so... And I'm gonna say someone gets a job. Like, I'm gonna say, someone gets a job at, wait, no, not yet. I'm not gonna do that yet. So, that ends the exam ends. And I'm gonna end this video off here, guys. So, see you guys later. And also, before I do forget, I hope you do like, subscribe, and follow my channel. So, peace out. See y'all guys in the next video.